It doesn't matter the kind of relationship you're having with anybody. If you have a relationship and you're able to communicate your fears, your dreams, your joy, your aspirations, and every other thing you want to say without the fear of being judged, you have a great thing going. The problem is that most people don't have these, and these lead to unresolved conflicts that keeps lying everywhere in the relationship. And these in time create barriers to having a good relationship. Whether it's a child, parent, lovers relationship, it doesn't matter. Communication is the key. These are the 5 tips to having a healthy communication in relationships. Number 1, listening. The most important aspect of communication is listening. Listening will help you to understand the point where someone is coming from. Listening, of course, will help you to see what other people are not seeing, or to hear more than you would have heard if you weren't listening. You have to learn to listen to body language, that is facial expression, tone of voice, the verbal language and non-verbal language. Yes. When you look at these things, they will help you to know the angle you could come in from to make communication easier. Number 2, learn to be mindful. Be present at that moment. Don't be carried away by the things you have to do or things you want to do. Don't be carried away by your phone or other things that are very, very unrelated to what is being said at that particular point. Being mindful will help you see beyond words. It will help you to engage in the moment and enjoy the moment. It leaves you with memories that you may not want to lose in a hurry. Being mindful will also help you to understand both verbal and non-verbal communication clues. The next thing I would say to you is to say only the things you want someone else to say to you. If you don't want to be abused or cursed, don't give it to another person. If you want the tone of voice you want to hear from someone else, then give it to the person you're talking to. Always use the right tone, the right words. They help communication to become easier and better. Number 4 is empathy. Try to be in the other person's shoes. Sometimes you might be in a higher level of knowledge and understanding, much more than the person that you are having this conversation with. When you are empathic, you'll begin to understand why this person doesn't understand you. You will learn to be in his shoes. What if you were the one with that level of understanding? You would also be acting and speaking in the same way. So you have to cut them some slack. At least. That doesn't mean you should excuse every of their misbehavior. No. Just cut them some slack. They are humans too. Number 5 is timing. Learn to say things at the right time. You don't barge into something and then say things at any time. Timing is very important, especially when you want to say things that really matters to you. Make sure you're saying it at the right time, with the right tone of voice, you're applying empathy, and you're going over all these tips that I've sent to you. I'm sure you want to save this video because you will be needing it very soon. And most importantly, these tips apply to only healthy relationships. If you're having a very terrible relationship, please see a therapist. Thank you.